In the previous chapter after Limus in form, then they go to Joe in difficulty. Infernal, and he doesn't believe it and asks whether we saw wrong because Joel and Shung had said that he would take her through difficulty, nightmare, and that it was very difficult to conclude some time after they finally arrives the statue of the boss of Jel El Moyo activates his OS armor and asks to go away because the boss will appear. She agrees even though she has not understood why Limu wants her to move away considering the fighting style of it in which they are not in danger when eliminate the monster. Shingo Vista Jing is disappointed to see him almost being eliminated by the bitch of the abyss, and he comments that Joel and Chaina was feeling bragging so much, but in the end he got a beating. The bitch from the abyss, seeing that she almost eliminated Zol and Shung with just one attack, she starts laughing and says, "Eliminate a legendary profession from Knight of the Holy Light will be a great opportunity to gain personal fame." This is the continuation of the previous video. If you haven't seen the other video yet, I would leave a playlist pinned below. Now let's continue where we left off. Limu asks if Shinon is okay then. He says he managed to face the challenge as well. Dogs of the Abyss, thanks to the shield that El Moyo had given it to him. Then Shinon dress up a group of guards approaching, and he comments that these are the guards of the Great Wall of Eternity. They must have received a warning sign and came running to help them. As they approach the guard view hundreds of Khan bodies from the abyss dead, so they ask who did it. Sent the distress notice. Zolan Shung if approaches with difficulty, explaining that it was him, and the guard asks what. That's what happened. Joel and Zing starts to explain that they were attacked by CO Abyss, and then one of the guards Sidely Mayu comments according to the story of Louisa's night was he who eliminated all these Khans from the abyss. Then he wonders how a level 23 professional managed to do these things. The leader of the guards approaching Lima realizes that he is a 5-star soldier, and he comments his experience doesn't let him lie. Limu must have really eliminated these dogs of the abyss, and then he congratulates Limu, thinking that a great number of professionals cannot become a 3-star soldier before level 30. Then he comments that Limu is a promising talent. Limu says to the leader of the guards who their responsibility also to eliminate the monsters of the abyss and help each other. Others than the L of the guards agrees, and more veterans come among them. Is a divine summoner. Shinon stays impressed to realize that she is the Princess Moon of the City Love family of Shajing, a professional holding the legendary and divine summoner class. As he approaches, he asks what the problem because she saw a sign. Help, the guard leader minimized happened, saying that everything is over. Moon says that since everything is fine she will go. Although then all the veterans stay impressed by the beauty of Mayun and the look at Li Mayu Mamai State Ada, and comments that they support 1A, that she hates swearing. V Monan's name says that she is a 4-star captain, and comments that she must be looking for something since it is usually in the deeper parts of the field. Dean and Shinon battle, says no. I expected to see you here, and you say you heard say that Mona is looking for the Nirvana crystals. Swear then stay impressed, and comments that it makes sense her to be nearby since if this is an extremely rare material, which increases the probability rate of evolution of the Shinon class. Explains that the depths of the battlefield. Onion has a monster called the Spectre of Battlefield, and he must have more or least level 40, but it has a low chance of dropping those that St. Nanha, and ask him to curse not to forget the Spectre King of the Battlefield because the Sandu drop of crystals are guaranteed. Shinon then says that this monster almost does not appear to be a class boss. Worldwide it is extremely difficult to beat. Shinon then says he does too. You will need to look for the crystals of Niven before reaching level 40 and go through the second exchange process profession and then agree with him, stating that the boss is very difficult to beat. Limu thinks Mayu already has one legendary profession but still wants to evolve, and the second change of profession occurs at level 40 and the third exchange at level 70. These are the opportunities for evolution, and Li Muyu Se asks if this above profession legendary, and then it says that the profession hers is a shadow assassin from the grid. Rare. Then she says that she will need the Niven crystals when the time comes to evolve it. Limu says this is great and that they will form the team to farm the crystals together whenever you want. Needed elsewhere. God of the Abyss says the dogs were killed again, and even the demon bitch she had sent was deleted. Her Ike him says these damn humans must be using some kind of trick and that the situation is strange, so he says that will again send more demons to the place and 4 warriors are left without understand what's happening. Then he wonders if the demon god went crazy, and the demon god says that he has already reported that I heard someone from above echelon and that they will resolve. Returning to Ming God by Ming asks to God, let me pour some tea, and God Zagoni by and asks what Ming. I wanted to talk to him, and he asks because Ming asked him to come to PR. Ming explains that he communicated with the tower and received news from Limu. Ming so say he's fine and he killed several dogs of the abyss, reaching the as patent given 5 stars in just 2 days. God stays impressed and asks how to slime got it so quickly. Ming then explains that the demon god of guardian flames of the entrance to the abyss sent several dogs to disturb the battlefield. Ordered Dean Moss. Limu eliminated them all, including the bitch of the demon of the abyss. God will still be FIC more impressed to hear the news that Elmo eliminated the demon's dog from abyss, and Ming then says that apparently the upcoming tournament will be well exciting, so God says that this tournament will be very close. Interesting. Ming says that he almost forgot to say something, and he comments that he didn't expect him to move and were together. He mentions that the nemesis of the old man, no one will like it too much, and you will probably get angry when knowing this. God by comments that no, I hope things would end like this, and who will love to see the old Ming twitching his mustaches in anger while shows an incredulous expression on the fleece. Together returning to Li Mayuhi, eliminate the post guardian again. Advanced receive 150,000 Esperin and Varus it from GR Gold, and also 2 more cores of Dragon. And after completing the Dango, Limu goes up level and comments that she already has the outpost set almost complete, and all thanks to having formed a duo with Limu. She thinks Limo is leveling up very quickly because it does less than a month since he entered Academy and is already at level 24 before exit Dajo. Limo activates your armor iOS and asks if it is being cautious, afraid of attacking yourself outside. Again, Limo explains that they have already been attacked twice in a row, and that is better be careful from now on, and then ask who is ambushed all the time, but it's good to be cautious because it doesn't hurt anyone. Limo said that they will continue farming a little more, and if they are lucky she will make it complete your poach set. Advanced after leaving the dance, she said to Limo, what was it like? She said because there is no ambush after the veterans spot a chick summoner Gam approaching, and they say that they are part of a team of 11 people, and who They are from the country and must have come here to face the dance in difficulty. Hell, they say it's possible. Win a powerful title by complete the dance on hellish difficulty. Alone then, and ask Limu if that's true. She thinks that if such thing exists, Limu must have already acquired. After all, he concluded, I act alone. Limu then confirm and say that it is true that this title is called War King of Seal of the Dragon, and it grants an additional 500 in all attributes, and consumption of skills is reduced by 50%. Summoner of kayak range and sightly Mayu. And he thinks these two are quite familiar, but as you get closer, him and remembers them. So Summoner of Shik Gam comments that this world is quite small, the members of the country, and comments that it only grinds a mere level 24. Then they comment that I read him Homer Rookie, and that he came to the camp battle of one with this level wanting. If you kill yourself, that's it. Focused on the Limu level. Impressed because the last time I had seen the Limu, he was at the level 17. Then he wonders how Limu leveled up so fast. He thinks you will have to eliminate it as quickly as possible. Possible because otherwise in the future it will be impossible to deal with Limu, one of veterans of the country, and this is what is invoked. Chik Gam is wanting to do something with Limu. He asks him not to be reckless because as they are in the Shinia's territory and attack it now could cause a feud between them and the Empire of Shinia. Then Summoner of Chik Gam angry and decides to enter the danger, but he looks at Lemino and says later he will take care of it, and then comments that the kayak Summoner Gam is running away because there are many people around, and Limu comments that it doesn't matter, that even if he was alone he wouldn't, is afraid of them, and explains that soon there will be a competition on a global scale, and that it is carried out every 5 years, that the tank class support types have their own events and combat ones have their own competitions. So she says she is the most exciting among them. It's the type of combat, she explains. This event will be held in Xenia and its scale is impressive as several professionals from all over the world come to Xenia to participate in the competition, and tells Limu that he must participate as they will need 5 people to the team competition. So she speaks who only need to call 3 more until the day of the competition. She also says to Limo that there will be a solo version and that the rewards for the winner are quite good. Suddenly the famous everyone starts to shine, and the veterans comment that is a military order. Then some of them wonder what happened, and the others ask if the monsters in the abyss attacked again, so let him know. Appears informing that all Xenia professionals must return to the fortress and group together quickly. Then all of Xenia begins to teleport, and the members of the country, and was impressed and commented that is to be a force of cohesion for the people of Xenia, and that she is scary. They then commit that this is one of the things that would never happen in their countries after everyone be teleported. Shinnon if approaching Lemon and asking if they are very Slimo question Shinnon, oh, what is happening, and curses Sin Limo. Look at the vigil of demons, and explains that she is pointing to the direction of the monsters of the abyss, indicating that probably a large horde of Moans is about to arrive. He states that otherwise they would not have been teleported here, and arrives at asks if Limu is surprised, and he says he also stayed when he received the news. So Lima says that the vigil is more powerful than he imagined. Shinnon then comments that the battles of large scale is usually commanded by she, and he highlights that even the powerful individuals must accept their Limu implementations. Realize that underestimated the demon watch, thinking previously that she was just a tool to observe the steps of monsters. Then warning appears, informing that all professionals below the level 30 will be sent to the wall of Elamo Fortress, and the others are teleported, and then is informed that they must inform teams and that it is prohibited to leave the fortress if anyone is below level 30, and then look for others, thinking that like slime, it's here they didn't need others. Teammates on top of wall appears, known as Sovereign of Legion at level 60. Everyone stays impressed by his presence, considering his figure the most important in a legion. Known informs everyone that he is the commander of the army, and that military conquest and spoils post-combat they will be distributed in a egalitarian. He highlights that everyone is teammates and their skills will not hurt each other. Other niche then orders for everyone attack without fear of hitting their companions, and warns that desertions will be severely punished after the war. Then he activates a blessing on all, increasing general attributes by plus 50%. Limu then regret that these snitches be dazzled by your talent, since their skeletons will not be affected by it. He ponders how powerful his skeletons would be if receive these buffs then, and call their Mayu, and shows him Moon the Summoner Divine of level 37 that is on the line of in front of the magicians. Then inform that the monsters are approaching, and they activates the ability to raise morale that reduces fear by 30% for 10 minutes, and also increasing offensive power and defensive. Mayu activated his ability, causing huge explosion, and the bitch Abyss gets furious, going up. Della Mayu quickly retaliates the attack, eliminating the creature, and all veterans enter battle. They begin eliminating several dogs from the Abyss, and Limu summons all your skeleton mages and skeleton warriors and orders them attack the veterans. Stay impressed, wondering where from Guys, just a warning, I'm going to post this shorter video per hour. I can post more videos. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments and then I'll be back with the 1-hour videos. Thank you very much and see you next time.